Hi Lisa, how are you? I hope that you're having a great day. So, I'm very excited to do this reading for you. And as I was meditating over your situation, the Temperance card came out. So, it actually flew out, fell onto the floor. So, I felt like this was really important to bring up. So, I'm going to take this as the overall energy for your reading. So, let's go ahead and get the most important messages for you. Please provide Lisa with the most important messages that she needs to hear. Please provide her with messages that will give her clarity, that will soothe her anxiety, that will give her peace of mind, and help her on her journey. Most important messages for Lisa. All right, so in your past energy, we have the Five of Wands. Your present energy, we have the Ace of Wands. The positives, what you have to look forward to, we have the Ten of Wands. Lots of wands. The main theme of the past, we have the Knight of Swords. The main theme of the present, we have the Five of Swords. Your challenge, we have the Eight of Coins. What you learned from the past, we have the Nine of Swords. Your goal going forward, we have the Tower. And the outcome is the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so overall energy, we have the Temperance card, and this card is so beautiful. I love it. It's all about listening within. Everything that you need to know, everything that you need in order to guide you forward is all within. And what happens is sometimes when we go through situations like this, we start seeking for outside answers. We start seeking for outside validation. And we don't realize that if we just turn inside and we face our pain, that those are the answers to our questions. So if you look at this card, this man is sitting very peacefully with himself and holding his heart and really listening into what his inner guidance has to say. And sometimes it's not good. But if you can face it and just go with it, you'll end up with the Ten of Cups. So let's go through your reading. Let's talk it out, okay? Let's see what the messages are for you. Past energy, we have the Five of Wands. So there's been a lot of conflict with your ex, as well as inner conflict, okay? Something is not sitting right, okay? Something just is not sitting right. And it's causing a lot of chaos externally as well as internally. And the two of you may be, or are, or could have been in the past, going at it with words with each other, trying to battle this out with words. But in a way that is not at this specific time or in the past energy at the time. It wasn't really words that the two of you really wanted to say, okay? Because this is what needs to happen. You both need to take some time for yourself and really listen to what you want. And I feel like that's where the conflict was that one or both of you wasn't really in tune or aligning with what it is that you really wanted. And the way that he's acting, the kind of back and forth, hot and cold, I feel like he needs to go off and do this process and really nail down how he feels, because I feel like there's one part of him that does love you and cares for you and has immense feelings for you. But the other part of him knows that there's conflict, knows that there's something is not right. And you may feel the same way. You may have the same thing. You know you love this person. You know that you would want to be with them, but for some reason, it's not adding up. It's not making sense. And the Knight of Swords, the two of you may have been saying things that you really didn't mean. And in retrospect, you look back and you're like, why did I say that? Or why didn't I say this? Because I think right now the two of you just need to gain that inner perspective. So it's caused a lot of anxiety. It's caused a lot of doubt. It's caused a lot of confusion. You know, it's caused a need to get clarity. And I feel like now in the present moment, you're needing to focus your energy on something else, something bigger, something that you're passionate about, something that completely gets your mind off of him. Ideally, something that would help to foster this process. So if there's anything that you've been thinking about doing, or anything that you're passionate about, or hobbies that you haven't connected with, this is a time to do it. This is a time to really start to give back to yourself. This is, and I'm going to be honest with you, you have the Five of Swords in the middle of the reading. So there is still going to be conflict. But this is more inner conflict. So this Five of Wands, as you see, there's multiple people in this. So this is the two of you having conflict. Going forward, it's going to be about you dealing with your own inner conflict, you facing yourself. But you're facing yourself in order to get to this Ten of Cups, in order to get back to your own bliss. The goal is to allow things to collapse, allow things to fall away. Just let it all go. If it's done, it's done. Okay, if it's not coming with you to the future, let it go. Let it go. Let it burn down. If you try to hold on and you try to keep figuring out and controlling, and it's just going to keep you here. It's just going to keep you here. It's going to continue this cycle of inner conflict, and that's what you want to break out of. You want to let this go. Now, the positive for you is the Ten of Wands. So yes, you've been carrying around a lot of weight, and the burdens are getting too heavy for you to carry. But that is a sign that you are ready for this. Okay, you have the Ten of Wands going to the Ace of Wands. When we let go and release the past, we know more what we want for our future. When we allow things to fall away, we make more space for a new, brighter future. Look at the contrast in these cards. Look how different the energy is. It's okay to feel like this. It's okay to be here. We all get here at some point. And that's totally fine, because look what comes next. So allow yourself to feel this. Allow yourself to make peace with it and let it go. The challenge is the Eight of Coins. So this is about you working towards that future. This is a time for you to, like I said, let all of this go, let everything fall away, and start building a new life that works better for you, that resonates more with you. This is where your focus is going to be, on building a brighter and better life, a brighter and better future, a brighter and better you. And where does this all end up? Where does this get you? The Ten of Cups. Complete emotional bliss. Sometimes, or I'd say most times, it is darkest before dawn. We have our biggest breakdown before we have our greatest breakthrough. And though this reading may have been quite heavy, it is because this is what is to come. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands for you. Ace of Pentacles. So you got Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. New, passionate, stable beginnings. Something that is going to be around in your life for a long time. Beautiful. That's where your focus is. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Seven of Wands. So you're doing this solo. Okay, this is a solo deal. Solo inner work. Your outside life may be solo, but you're dealing with your conflict yourself, because only you know what is best for you. Only you have the answers inside. Okay? Listen to the inside. It's all about you. You're leading this. You're in control now. You're in control of your own growth and your own healing now. Let's clarify the Tower. Seven of Cups. So it might be difficult to see or decide, is this going to stay in my life? Do I still feel this way? You know, is this person really here for me? Because you're going through a transition. Things or structures or people or thoughts, beliefs, feelings that you had, it's all jumbled up right now, okay? And Mother of Swords, you need to take a more detached stance from that. So when you're feeling anxious and you're feeling worried and you can't differentiate between what's what, pull back, okay? Come back onto a perch, just like this owl. Come back and look at things from a different perspective. Be able to look at your life and your thoughts and your feelings from an outsider's perspective. When you can do that, you will be able to honestly evaluate your life, because things are going to be confusing. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. The Fool. So you're embarking on a brand new journey. This chapter is ending. You're letting go of all of the burden and the stress and the fear and the doubt so that a brand new chapter can begin. New passion, new money, new resources, new finances, new hobbies, new people. New. You're making space for the new. Okay, and let's pull one card for the Temperance card here. Ace of Swords. Yep, you're getting in touch with what your inner truth is. What your truth is. And this is the way you're going to be living your life going forward. Focusing on your truth. Now let's pull a Romance Angels card. Pull one for you, one for your ex, and one for the connection. Most important messages. Okay. So we have children coming out for you. One for your ex. We have chemistry. And one for the connection. Okay. I'm not going to take all of those. One most important message for the connection. We have soulmate. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what this is saying to me is that each of you may be moving on, okay? You may be moving on with your own life. He's moving on with his own life. But you never know what is going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if he can come back around. You never know if someone else more amazing is going to come back in. And you guys are leaving things so nice. The communication between the two of you is so, it's so caring and it's so loving. And this person, any person that we deal with is our soulmate, okay? Anyone that we come in contact with and has a special place in our life is a soulmate, okay? And this person is your soulmate. He genuinely cares about you. I believe every single word that he has said to you, but he has his own path to walk, as do you, okay? And you never know if he can come back around, okay? You never know, but you have to keep an open mind about that. Just because the two of you may not be together doesn't mean that you don't love each other, doesn't mean you're not soulmates. It may just not be something that's possible right now because you might have inner work to do, new things to do that the two of you cannot do together. Now for you, we have children. So you may have children that might be an effect. He might have children that might be effect. If not, this is about inner child work. I feel like as you start to connect with yourself and do your inner work, you may find that there are themes from your childhood, from your past that are popping up and affecting your life and affecting your relationship. And for him, we have chemistry. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So yes, he absolutely, with chemistry and soulmate, okay, he absolutely loves you. And he even said, you know, I hope one day that we can like talk about this. It's not like he wants to cut you out forever and you're done. There's something that attracts him to you. And I think that kind of confuses him. It confuses him. He knows how he feels about you, but I feel like he's also being pulled off in another direction. And it may not necessarily be to someone else, and it could be, okay? It very well could be. Underneath the keep an open mind card, we have the flirt card. So he may feel a need to go off and explore and be with someone else. And that might just simply be a part of his path. Again, doesn't mean he's not your soulmate, because he is. But that simply may just be a part of his journey. And it has nothing to do with how he feels about you. And it doesn't mean he's going to stop loving you. And doesn't mean he's going to stop caring about you. The same way that you have some type of unresolved conflict and there's something that you need to work on and there's something that you need to learn, I will guarantee that there is probably something that he needs to work on and something that he needs to learn that maybe he cannot do with you. He can't do in your presence. He can't do it. I feel like both of you, whatever it is that is to come over the next few months, is something that both of you cannot do together. I feel like this is a very solo journey for each of you, okay? Let's pull one more card for the connection, okay? One more card. Again, that keep an open mind card just flew out. Keep an open mind. Don't let yourself start thinking one way, letting fears come in. Oh, is he doing this? Is he with someone else? Is he coming back? Does he still love? No. That will keep you here. That'll keep you here. Just keep an open mind. Just send him off on his path with love. And he's already done the same thing for you. He wants the best for you, but he wants you to go and live your life. He wants you to go experience life. He wants you to do what you want to do. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to have love, whether that's self-love or love with someone else, even if it's just for a moment. Okay, he wants you to be your best self. Okay, so let's pull some Universe Has Your Back cards. What are the most important messages for Lisa? What does she need to know? Okay. So, 3 cards that are coming out for you. The first one is, when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. The second one is, happiness is my birthright. And the third one is, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So this is, I love all these. So what you are basically embarking on in this temperance journey is you're learning how to align with yourself, how to align with your truth. And the truth is that you are love. And when you realize that you are love and you're loving yourself and you're doing things that you love and you're getting success and you're in that flow, you will remain in that flow as long as you stay connected. And being happy doing that is all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's your birthright. It's what you were placed here to do. And it's a choice that you can make every day. The situation may suck, but I'm going to be happy. I may not have what I want, but I'm going to be happy. Okay? Today is a hard day. My anxieties are taking over, but I'm going to be happy. I miss my ex, but I'm going to be happy. Okay? And your energy, wherever you place your energy, if you focus on happiness, if you focus on love, that is what will appear in your life. So that's what you're working towards. So these messages take time to sink in. They take time to be fully understood. Okay? So take your time, watch this again when you need to. Write things down if you need to. But this is a process, this is a journey, and I feel like you just have to trust that everything's going to be just fine, and the two of you are going to be just fine. So I hope that this reading has helped. I hope that it's given you clarity, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.